we'll be in big trouble. All right, so we have a couple more people joining us right now at the 8:10 a.m. time. We are working our way steadily through Coffee and Command, and soon enough we'll be through. If you have your agent website up now, that's great. We're going to go over it again inside of Command. Sam's going to be going through that today. Samantha, how are you today, Samantha?
Good, how are you?
I am wonderful.
All right, let me get this up and let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to share my screen. All right, so today we are going to go over a basic website setup, and it is really, really easy. Kelly, the artificial intelligence, literally walks you through each step. So we're going to go over the Kelly guide to set up your KW website. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, is log into agent.kw.com, same credentials as your MyKW. And then we're going to go to the same place we were yesterday under that consumer applet right here, all the way at the bottom left. Sorry, my dog sees the garbage men. Let's see. And then we're going to go over here where it says site and app settings. Let me move this. I'm not sure if it's in your way. Site and app settings right here. And then we're going to click on learn more with Kelly guides. And then we're going to do agent site and continue. I'm going to hit leave. I'm not sure what that popped up for. Great, so this is showing you what you should expect. So first we're going to choose our subdomain, theme and styling, and then page creation. So we're going to click on get started. And this is just acknowledging that you have to meet the following requirements about the DBA logo, the ownership statement, any compliance with the local board, commission laws and rules. So we're going to acknowledge and continue. So this first step is choosing your subdomain. So this might already be filled out from what your Playster site was. You can change it if you want to. Once you're done changing it, you have to click on confirm domain to make sure it's available. And then next is your marketing profile information. So most of this should already be filled out. If you were with us on day one with Coffee and Command, we filled out your marketing profile, and this stuff should carry over to these fields now. So most of this information should be pulled over. I would just skim through it and make sure everything is there that you want there. You don't need this. If you wanted to add, you know, each office is independently owned and operated here under the compliance legal footer, you can. You don't really need an image under there either. This profile picture should have pulled over. Your market center logo should have pulled over. Your team logo, if you have one, should have pulled over. So most of this should already be in there. If not, just go ahead and fill it in. Let me move this now again. So when you're done with that first section, you're going to click on Save and Continue down here on the bottom right. And that's going to take you to step 2, which is Style and Theme. So there are 2 themes. There's KW Red Theme and KW Dark Theme. And you can see right here what it changes. So the red theme color will apply on the KW logo, links, buttons, and labels. So all these little sign up buttons, this little search bar, this little search button, this KW up here, all will turn red. I prefer the dark theme. It seems to be a little bit easier on the eyes. But if you wanted to add, you know, a little pop of red, you're more than welcome to.
I have the dark theme as well, so it is congruent with the consumer app.
Yep. Everything will kind of match. Next, it shows the homepage text. So it says find your dream home, and you can look over to the left and see where that is. So that's this text right here. find your dream home. So you can change that text if you wanted to. This is the main page that the consumer will go to. And you can kind of see what that looks like. So this is kind of like a search engine. So you can obviously change that text right here. You can also upload your own images. So I've just kept them with what KW has provided. And it will be a slideshow. If you only want one image, you can just put one image and it will just stay that one image. You can upload up to 5 images and it will, you know, do a little slideshow. Scroll down. So
Can we go back? Can we go back and modify if we already have a website? We can go back and change those kind of things.
yeah, you can always come back and change anything on here. Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's it for that main page. Once you're done with the style and theme, you're going to click on the save and continue at the bottom. All right, so this one is, if you haven't been into your website yet, this is probably called company profile. I changed it. I didn't, you know, I love Keller Williams, but I don't want a whole page dedicated to just Keller Williams. So I did buying or selling. So what I did is, you know, it will ask for the page title right here. So that will show up right here in the middle, right on top. Their URL or slug. So that's what's going to come after your website. And you'll see it right here. That's what it's going to look like. So I did buy or sell. So it has my website, kw.com/buy or sell. And then your SEO description. So the SEO description is what kind of shows up if they put this, if they copy and paste this, or if they Google it, you'll see under the URL, it'll have like a little description. That's what that SEO description is. So you'll want to put like keywords in there, buying, selling, home, real estate, but you want to also have it make sense. You want it to be like a sentence or two. Next is the content. So that's where we're getting actually content into the page. So when I drop that down, I'll have my page header again, the picture that I want on there, the intro paragraph. I don't have one. It would show up right here. So if I started texting, you'll see where it shows up right up there. The section 1 headline. So you'll see it over here under buying. And then I have the section 1 paragraph. So it really maps it out for you and shows you where exactly it would be on the left-hand side. And when you change anything on the right-hand side, it will show up on the left-hand side. So this page really can be whatever you prefer it to be. If you want to keep it company profile, you're more than welcome to. If you want to change it to something else like buying or selling, or if you want to do, you know, a little about Sarasota County and Manatee County, whatever you prefer this page to be.
Yeah, I ended up changing mine to what I do in the market center to be able to help everybody. So it's just whatever you like.
Yep. When you are done filling that out, you're gonna hit the continue button on the bottom right.
Hey, Sam, can we only have those two where you have buying and selling? Can we add a third one there if we wanted to on that page?
I don't think you can. That's like a template that they have
Okay.
set up for you, but we're going to get into tomorrow how you add additional pages.
Okay.
Like, you know, you can add blogs and you can add, you know, what's my home worth, my consumer app, things like that. So we're going to get into that kind of stuff tomorrow to add those additional pages.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. This next one is about me. So this should be filled out already. It pulls most of this from the marketing profile that you already filled out. So again, you can change this page title here where it says about me. Same thing about URL slug. I just have /about me. SEO description, and then you get into that content. Sorry. So you have the your title, which reflects over here to the left, and then your bio, contact information, all that stuff. like I said, most of that should be filled out already, pulling from your marketing profile. I do want to show you this up here, the navigation. You can move this around. So when you're on your website, you'll have like a little drop-down menu, and you can decide where these go. So you can move this stuff around if you wanted to. Right now, I only have 3 pages. I have the company profile, which is actually my buying or selling. I have the about me, and then the contact us. Those are the only 3 pages I have on my website right now. All right, so when you are done with the about me section, you're going to click on continue. And then the last page is the contact us. So there's limited things that you can change on here. You can change the page title, of course, the slug SEO description, and then in the content, you can change the intro paragraph. So where it says the contact page body text right here, right under contact us over here to the left, you can change that. The message hint. So if you wanted to put anything in this message hint, like it will show like a little bit of like grayed out, you can put on there. So what are you interested in? Something like that, or whatever you prefer. And then of course, on the bottom, your phone number and email will show up. So that is the contact us page. So when you're done, you're going to save and continue. And that is the basic setup for your agent website. So you're just going to go over those 3 main pages. And then at this point, you can go ahead and go in and add pages, add additional content if you wanted. You can always go back here and go through the Kelly Guide again and add more content and just customize it how you want. Are there any questions? Did I miss anything, Blake?
Just one thing I want to mention is it says your website will automatically launch on October 1st. Ignore that. It automatically launches now.
Yeah.
That's still a statement from way back when we were transitioning from Playster. So it'll automatically launch. No, but I think you got everything, Sam.
All right, does anyone have any questions about the basic agent website setup?
Samantha, quick question for you. Will you be going over the difference between an agent page and a landing page tomorrow?
We can go over that now. So your page is really, your website where you're gonna bring consumers to, like a home search, or they can make their own account there. A landing page is really for a specific, so like for like a listing. So if you do a landing page, they can't. It's for a specific listing, so they can't search more information. They can't search for other homes.
Okay.
So that's the difference in those.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jennifer Shields says, I am seeing create more sites. Can I create separate one for Matt and me? So Jennifer, you and Matt will have, you and Matt should have separate sites. Even though you're a team, each agent will have their individual site. So you can either decide if you want, to use your site or Matt's site. So yeah, you can create a separate one for Matt and me. You just have to go under Matt's agent or command, set up his website, and then go under your command and set up your website. So the group one, Jennifer, is you're going to either choose your command site or his command site to be the group website. Does that make sense? You're not going to have an additional website. Okay. Jan said, I have a question about the app. Is there a mortgage calculator no longer there? So Jan, the mortgage calculator is actually under, I'm not sure if I can show my screen. So when you have houses up and you click on the house, if you scroll down on the app just a little bit, under upcoming open houses, you'll see the mortgage payment calculator. And they can change this information. So you'll see, I'm not sure if you can see it well, but some of the things are underlined and you can click on them and change it. So there's like a 30-year fixed, the down payment, they can change what type of mortgage they're doing, things like that. And that's the new mortgage calculator. It's under the house. So you click on the house that you're interested in and they can do it right there. Let's see, any more questions? Jay asked me to explain the landing page and agent page again. So the difference between a landing page and agent page, the agent page is your website. So that's where your consumers will go to do a house search. They can create their account, they can create, favorites, things like that. A landing page is for a specific purpose. So it'd be for a specific listing. So they want to have availability to search from that landing page.
So Sam, it's actually not in the website then, the landing page?
You can create a landing page on your website, or you can create it separately from your website.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
you have that option. I prefer to keep it off of your website, just because it's going to be its own standalone page that's specific to, that listing that you have.
Okay. Where would you use a landing page if you don't have a listing? What are some other things that people are using landing pages for?
I've seen some people do something with like Keller Mortgage. They made like a landing page for Keller Mortgage. There's so many other widgets on there. I have to look at them.
Okay.
But you can do it for other purposes other than listings if you wanted to.
Okay.
Neighborhood information.
Yeah, neighborhood information.
Then how do you promote that landing page? And if you had like neighborhood information?
You can post it on Facebook is probably the biggest thing that you can do. If you do like email campaigns, you can do that. If you run an ad about a specific neighborhood, that could be the site they go to after they give you the information on the ad. So there's multiple ways you can promote that landing page.
Is there a link on there that they could link and go to the website then? Because the idea is to capture their information. So I suppose they would capture their information on a landing page.
You can capture their information on the landing page if you put a lead form on there. Once they enter their information, it will go into your command. And also on that landing page, you'll have your like email, your phone number, and your website there. If they wanted to click on that information, they still have that information to do so.
So I know there's a number of people who have been doing this for a little bit. So the people who've been doing this, is there feedback on which one's more effective, having a separate landing page versus having a page inside the website with the same info?
I haven't heard, if there's a benefit to either or. Have you?
I haven't heard anything.
So I guess your preference, I haven't heard, there being a difference or there being something better than the other.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, if not, that is you set up your basic website. And like I said, tomorrow we are going to be going over adding additional pages to your website.
Woohoo! Testimonials, here we come.
All right,
guys.
Great Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Or is it Tuesday?
Oh, yeah, no, it's hump day. Wednesday.
Okay.
Woo! All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
I might try to convince Blake it was Friday.